At this year's festival, we will give the Scottish premiere of A Stab at Matter by Cecilia McDowell. Our soloist for this performance and other music by Copland will be the great baritone Sir Willard White. I met up earlier in the year with Sir Willard to talk about his forthcoming visit to the Cumnock Tryst. Welcome, Sir Willard.
Thank you very much, Sir James.
We're looking forward to welcoming you to Cumnock, to this new festival, newish festival in October. And one of the works that we're going to perform with you is the book one of the Copland American songs.
I do love them. I like folk music because they come from the folk and they tell the story of the history of a folk. I think Mr. Copland chose to set them to music because he loved them too. And in his interpretation, his arrangements, he didn't overpower the actual melody. He served the melody and sort of brought it forward to a more, to be more accessible in, for example, in recitals. And I like the storyline, so I like doing them. Why I'm associated with it, I don't know. Maybe because I give it a certain commitment whenever I do them.
But there is a very specific soloist role in the Stab at Matter by Cecilia McDowell.
Yeah.
And I wondered if you sing a lot of new music. Is contemporary vocal music something that you have spent a lot of time with and done over the years?
I have done them over the years, but I always feel somewhat intimidated by them because strange intervals and sometimes not being able to make sense of what the intent of the so-called melodic line is. But the pieces that I have done, I have worked with them to make them make sense to me, and that is the main thing. Then if it makes sense to the performer, then it can be conveyed. I have had a little look at this MacDowell piece, and it makes sense, and it's not out of the ordinary. Well, it is not really an ordinary piece, but it's not outside of the human concept. You know, that there's a melodic line and there is a story, there's a feeling, there's an emotional content to the music that actually can attract your attention.
Yes, and Cecilia McDowell is known for rather beautiful vocal lines, especially for choirs. She's now one of the major choral composers in this country. She's a Scot as well, which is great for us. She lives down south, but this will be the Scottish premiere that we'll do at the Cumnock Tryst. We're over the moon that you're coming, and I'm delighted to meet you, Sir Willard.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to being there, yes. It's been a great pleasure being here.
Thank you.